is the worst service I have ever gotten.
What about all those I love yous? I'll be... I cannot even believe we're having this conversation. 2:25. No. All these weird people keep on coming out. No. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm not pregnant. Huh? So, how about them apples? No. Can I help you?
Yeah, give me all your money now. Just shut up and give me your money. Come on, put it in the bag. Make it snappy. Come on. Turn around. Turn around.
None of this would have happened if the man in the red hat had followed the promptings of his heart. Let's try this again and see what would happen if he followed his better impulses. Only this time, I'll let you hear the thoughts of the man in the red hat.
I know that guy. I know that guy. Oh yeah, his name is Steve. Man, he looks rough. I remember his brother died. Well, maybe it's not Steve. He doesn't seem to recognize me. But it's gotta be him. Boy, I wonder if something's wrong. Should I say something to him? What if he doesn't remember me?
Steve? Yeah. Steve, we went to high school together. I think you helped me out in the calculus class.
Can I help you?
Right?
Whoa, calculus. Man, that's a long time ago.
A long time ago. Well, it's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man.
What you been up to?
Looking for a job. Money's been tight, but I think I'll make it.
Well, that's tough. Look, I gotta go, but it's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Interrupt the little party, whatever. Can I help you?
Never mind.
We all have choices to make in life. It's been that way since the beginning of time. And the choices we make affect not only us and those around us, but generations to come. Let me take you on a journey back through time, and let's look at some of the choices that have had a profound effect on everyone and everything. Let's begin with the Garden of Eden, where Adam discovered one animal more clever than all the rest. The serpent was wise and held many a conversation with Adam.
And another bean back my way. Serpent, have you noticed that there is a mate for every animal in the garden? Even for you. But I am the only one of my kind.
Well, you have me.
True. I do enjoy your company. I also enjoy beating you at the game.
Oh.
That's 3 for me today.
Well, you know, I'm just taking it easy on you. You were already pitiful enough with no mate.
Well, it's because the Lord God knew that I was the peak of perfection.
You know, aside from the whale, you are the most hairless mammal I've ever seen. Doesn't that leave you awfully vulnerable? All the other bipeds have hair covering their legs. Ow!
Very funny, serpent. But don't forget that I am made in the very image of God himself.
Oh, please. No need to get all hoity-toity with me.
Hoity-toity?
Adam,
Yes, Lord?
how are you today?
Wonderful. It's been a glorious day. I just beat the serpent at the game, and I even discovered 2 new animals today that have previously escaped my attention. I thought of naming the first one Poptophalinkifer, but I decided on calling it Mole instead.
Very good choice, Adam. Sometimes less is more.
The second one I decided to call Groundhog, because that is what he does. He and his mate, they just hog the ground.
Very clever, my friend.
God, I have a question. Why is my body without hair? Don't I need more protection?
Who put those thoughts in your head?
Well, the serpent was making an observation, which got me to thinking.
Adam, I think it is not good for you to be alone.
Creepy.
I'll make you a mate. I'll divide your nature into male and female. From your rib, I will create one for you to love, a helpmate.
Oh, I must have dozed off.
Whoa!
Whoa, man.
Yes, Adam, this is Woman.
I like it, Lord. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you are pleased. Enjoy your evening together. But remember, don't eat of the tree.
It's a flower. Doesn't it smell wonderful?
Imagine
Beautiful, Adam.
All the animals, there's so much.
Gee, it's swell.
Those are all the fruit trees. We can eat from any one we want, except for that one on the left.
No good.
I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. Toss the dice.
Hey!
To be
Who's
the
that?
only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you.
Oh!
For all my life.
Butterflies!
Baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you, and
What
you
is
and me.
happening to you?
They tossed the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.
Let's play a game.
I
What's
said
up?
not now!
And you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me.
So much fun.
So happy together. So happy together. How is the weather? So happy together. We're happy together. So happy together.
Well, Adam's not our friend anymore. No, Adam's our friend. He wouldn't leave us. Yes, not only is he not our friend anymore, he doesn't like us. No, he likes us. He's our friend. We play the game. Oh, he doesn't listen to us anymore. He doesn't like us anymore. It's that silly one, that silly. She ruins our game. We just have to talk to Adam. Just talk to him. We need to remind him that he misses us and he needs us. Oh, that's silly. She never leaves his side. We wait till she sleeps. The silly. We wait until she sleeps. Yes. We wait until that silly is sleeping.
Oh. Good morning, Serpent. How are you this fine morning? And how is your mate and all the little serpents?
Adam, why did you abandon me? Remember our games? I used to let you beat me.
I've been busy, Serpent. Why aren't you with your mate?
My mate is for mating.
Isn't that rather clinical?
I want to be with my friend. Friends do things together. Friends trust each other. We are friends, aren't we, Adam?
You are very clever, Serpent. But now I have Eve.
No, she is not your friend. I am your friend. I have a surprise for you. It's a special tree I found with delicious fruit.
Serpent! How many times must I tell you that I will not eat from that tree? Leave me.
Silly one has turned his head. She poisons him. Well, if she poisons our friend, then we must poison her. Yes, we'll poison that silly. And when she's gone away, Adam will be our friend again. Does God say not to eat from any tree in the garden?
No, we can eat from all the trees in the garden, except the one tree we are not to eat from. We are not to touch it or we'll die.
Oh, nonsense. You won't die.
But I would never think of disobeying.
Oh,
The Lord...
Sometimes these humans... Has it ever occurred to you to think for yourself? See? You're still here. Nothing's changed. God knows that as soon as you eat from that tree, you'll be just like him. You'll know everything, good and evil. He doesn't want that for you. He wants to keep you in the dark. Haven't you ever thought of doing something your own way instead of God's? Oh, it feels so good!
The serpent is a friend of Adam's.
Yeah.
He wouldn't mislead me.
No.
I'll just taste it.
Eve?
Oh, Adam,
What
the
have you
serpent was
done?
right. I feel the knowledge Oh, Adam, taste it!
The serpent set a course. Eve made a decision. Adam made several choices, including many good ones. But it only took one bad choice to alter the course of humanity. Now, we'll never know what it's like to live in a world without sin.
Suddenly naked, what have we done? Forbidden fruit really sounded like fun.
If I'd obeyed, I'd have saved us this grief. Look at us now, we have to wear a fig leaf.
That ain't as bad as working on your slither. Crawling around wreaks havoc on your liver. You woulda, you shoulda, you woulda, you shoulda. Woulda, shoulda done what got said. You woulda, you shoulda, you woulda, you shoulda. You woulda, shoulda done what got said. You woulda, you shoulda, you woulda, you shoulda. Woulda, shoulda done what got said.
Cause and effect. For every action, there's a reaction. And once choices are made, wheels start turning, and good or bad, consequences begin to surface. Sometimes they're innocent-seeming things that affect us little one way or another. Other times, they affect the course of our lives or those around us. In Adam and Eve's case, the course of humanity. It's amazing how flippantly we sometimes go through life, following our longings, our desires, giving into pride or curiosity with little or no thought of the consequences.
Can you keep a secret? Of course I can. It's the people I tell who can't.
Shelley, I'm serious.
I know. Now tell me.
Okay. You know Jeff Dubuque? Oh, he's so hot.
Of course I know him. Who doesn't know him? What about him?
Well, he asked me out.
Really?
Isn't that great? What are you humming about?
I've heard things about him, that's all.
Like what?
You want a list or just the highlights?
Start with the highlights.
He lies, he cheats, he's got a temper, he's only after one thing, and when he gets it, he's gone.
Do you know these things, or have you just heard?
I've heard them a lot.
What am I gonna do? If my parents find out I'm pregnant, they'll be
disappointed, but they'll forgive you. They'll help you figure out what to do.
Well, I can't go on hiding it. Nothing fits anymore.
So tell them, it's not the end of the world.
Yes, it is. I can't believe I let it go this far. If I would have known then what I know now about Jeff, there's no way
Like I said, he's scum.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with his baby.
Do you want to give it up for adoption?
I don't know. I'm kind of excited at the thought of having a baby to love and dote on. Giving it away, I'm getting attached.
Are you ready to be a grown-up, responsible for another human life? Where will you live?
I know. I just wish I could turn back the clock.
Unfortunately, time is something we can never recapture. Choices are like that too. Fortunately for us, Noah made the right choice right up to the very end. But what if he hadn't? What if Noah had finally become fed up with all the teasing and the taunting year after year? What if Noah had decided to stop building the ark?
Ham, what did you have for lunch? Whew.
Ready?
Yeah, lay off the goat's cheese.
Get to work. Come on.
Yes, my boys.
Sunburn.
There's plenty more where that came from. Yep.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, that's real good. Real good. Yeah. Oh, missed a spot right there. Yep. That's good. That's good. Oh, right there, a little bit. Yep. Ah, good, good. Oh, a little bit higher, right there. Yep. Oh boy, good job. Just messing with you.
I hate poop. Remind me again why we're out here year after year, decade after decade, for nearly a century to work on this ark.
God said it would rain. Build an ark, he said.
Crazy.
I believe it. That settles it, case closed. God said, I've had it. These people are evil. Creatures are coming. I need one more weasel. First we must build it and seal it with pitch. Thank God you're healthy, 'cause I've got a hitch. Raindrops are coming, storm clouds will gather. God said to build it so nothing else matters. Cut down the elm tree and saw it in half. Hey, open the stable! Here comes a giraffe. When the rain comes, when the floods rise, when the people die, ha! It's then you will thank me for staying on task, and then we will be all dry. Oh.
Were you dancing?
We need some women.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. Dad, we are not getting any younger. Don't you think it's about time we settled down?
We're not going to get any wives with this never-ending ark to build.
Yo, Pops. By the time this thing is finished, I'll be over 60. Let's see, I find a wife, we have some kids and they move out, I'll be over 100.
I'll be 80.
No. Give the boys a year off to find wives.
Oh, please. God said it would rain. It's going to rain. What if we don't have a year to spare?
But remind me again, what is rain?
Oh,
Stop it. Yeah. We've never seen rain.
oh, not you,
Pop.
too.
Do you know what they are saying about us in town?
Quiet, Ham.
I want grandchildren, Noah, before I'm too old to enjoy
Oh,
them.
God will provide. He always has. He always will. That's just the way it is.
But Pop, say you are right, and there is this big flood or whatever. But if we get in the ark, and if we don't have any wives, human life is going to end anyways.
Oh, he's
Excellent point, Shem.
right. Oh,
Good thinking.
he's right.
I'm using my noggin this morning.
Oh,
Please.
oh.
So what do you say, Daddy-o? How about you let us go find us some babies?
For the sake of humanity, let the boys have some fun.
Okay. Go. Find some wives. But be back by dark.
Whatever.
We got a big day tomorrow.
Nimrod's Cafe. Come on.
But the girls are ugly there.
You don't have to tell them twice. Are you okay? You seem to be cracking.
Oh, I'm just a little stressed, Joan.
Oh, here we go.
80 years I've been working on this thing.
I know you believe you heard from God. To you, this is all very real, but to the rest of
Are
us,
you questioning my sanity?
No.
Of course I heard from God. It was as plain as day. Nothing's changed, Joan. Where's all your support? Where's your love?
I have a hippo who's eating laundry off the line. It's not safe to walk in the front yard for fear of stepping in something. Elephant dung is no laughing matter. We're talking mid-calf. No one collects animals.
it is a minor inconvenience for fulfilling the call of Almighty God on our lives.
Minor to you?
Oh,
What is
Oh,
that? Who
great.
are these people?
this is big.
It's huge.
It's Mr. Rayman.
What is this?
Hey, I saw your kids out in the town. What'd you do? Give the fam a break from the rigorous schedule? Did you change your mind? Because who knows, it can rain any time.
Oh, stop it. Oh, yes, Noah. Remind us. What is rain again?
Noah's the only one of us who really knows. It's the concoction of a crazy man.
he's nuts.
God talks to him, not the rest of us.
Oh, I know. Rain is when all them pelicans get together. And they fill up their bills with water and they go up there.
Well, it would make sense.
Good one,
It just
Fred.
floats up, Fred, and then comes down again just for kicks.
No.
doesn't make any
No. Remember, God, he talks to Noah, so maybe he sends this giant hand down from the sky and scoops up all the water and it drops it on us, so we die.
You know, Noah, you've got so many animals around here. I noticed this earlier, but I think you've got something nesting in your beard. I'm not going to touch it.
No, he does.
I do not.
I saw the beak.
Stop.
of
Hey.
some sort.
Before it was a rodent. Why don't you shave it or
No, I
something?
Has it occurred to you that you're missing the prime of your life? I mean, look at this. It's not even half built yet, and you've been working on it for all eternity.
You know, though, he has put us on the map with this thing. People think it's some kind of monument to stupidity. A new town hall sculpture or something. Pretty big, though.
What is it supposed to be?
It's an ark.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, did you hear that, Mabel? Hey, it's art.
Oh, it's art like a sculpture.
Who knows what them artists are thinking?
Doesn't make
Oh,
any
I
sense.
see it.
I told you, meathead. It's an ark, not art.
Very eclectic. Very
Hey,
neo-new.
I felt a drop of water on my head. It's
You'll see! You'll see! It's gonna rain! You'll see! You'll see! You'll see!
Hey, Noah, you're stark raving mad.
It's true. It's true.
Going crazy.
A real nutcase, if there ever was one.
You better be careful, John. You're going to develop a reputation. You become known as Joan, the lady with the ark.
Wait, I know. Joan the Ark Woman, married to Noah, the crazy man with a beard nest.
Hey, we'll see you later there,
I'm
Joan
sorry,
of
Joan.
Arc.
Hey, that's my fucking fan back! Get out of here!
Hey, take it easy, crazy beard nest man.
God, he put me in this stinking position. I'm the town fool is what? Ungrateful kid's wife thinks I'm crazy.
What are you muttering about?
So all this pressure is just getting to me. You know, you mocked me, the kids, the town. Before all of this, I was a pillar in the community. Now I'm a village idiot.
Idiot is a bit strong, dear. Misguided, maybe.
You're dead serious. Well, I must be crazy, wasting all my time for a family who doesn't even appreciate it.
Well, Noah, we could have been fixing up the house, which has gone to hell in a handbasket while you've been working on this idiotic boat project.
Fine! Fine! Forget you!
Whoa.
And forget all of you! I'm gonna build a raft.
Oh, a raft. Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna go by myself! I'll show you!
Oh, there's an idea, Mr. Brilliant. That'll solve everything. I'll tell you one thing. You better take these animals with you!
Piecing
You
quiet.
crazy man with all the little animals running around! That's right, I'm out of here.
Good!
Would have been understandable if Noah had given up instead of sticking to his guns. In this scenario, Noah started out well. He heard from God, stayed focused on his vision, weathered many a storm and a barrage of insults. But when it became near impossible, Noah cracked. How many of us can relate to that?
it to build. We stuck with the task, even though we weren't thrilled.
Though it was hard and I thought we should quit, you know if we had, he would have thrown a big fit.
Glad we obeyed, the weather started changing, 'cause if we'd have quit, nobody would be living. It's raining, it's pouring, it's raining, it's pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said. It's raining, it's pouring, it's raining, it's pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said. It's raining, it's pouring, it's raining, it's pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said.
Ladies and gentlemen, because Noah made the right choice, you and I are here tonight. So why don't you chew on that one a while, and while you do so, enjoy your dinner.
Wonderful. What do you think, Anna?
Oh, it's very good.
What would you say if I told you that I wanted to do this for a living? Do you think I have what it takes?
Well, I am no expert, but I think you have potential.
It is my all-consuming passion. If I cannot do this for the rest of my life, I would have no reason to go on, no purpose in life.
My, a serious student. And I was only taking this class to fill up my evenings.
You have nothing to fill your evenings? Perhaps maybe I could help you fill your calendar.
Moving a little fast, maybe. I hardly know you.
Well, let me get to know you then. What is your father's name?
Jacob Goldstein.
Jewish? An inferior race. Well, not everybody can be perfect. I won't hold that against you, Anna Goldstein. Having good connections may serve you well someday. Perhaps you should get to know the future Picasso.
Oh.
And when I am famous,
I know Pablo Picasso. You are no Picasso. You are what I call a dabbler. No, not even a dabbler. There is nothing original here. You are wasting your time. You're wasting my time. Pick another hobby. I suggest shuffling chords.
What would you know, you dirty Jew?
Dirty Jew?
The only thing you know, Christ killer, is how to hoard your money and act superior. You are a filthy pig. You say you are an artist?
I am an artist.
Then why are you teaching? Because everybody knows those who can do, those who can't teach.
Who do you think you are? How dare you speak to me this way?
I will speak to you any way I want to.
You.
I am from this land, the superior race. You are nothing but a squatter.
I will have you expelled from this institution. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Adolf Hitler?
An event like that fueled a young, impressionable mind with enough hatred to want to exterminate an entire race. Down through history, we've seen just such hatred consume individuals to the point they try to wipe out entire populations. But what if the art teacher had not taken personally the callous remarks of young Adolf Hitler? What if instead he had encouraged the budding talent? Would history have looked different?
My, a serious student. And I was only taking this class to fill up my evenings.
You have nothing to fill your evenings? Perhaps maybe I could help you fill your calendar.
Moving a little fast, maybe. I hardly know you.
Well, let me get to know you then. What is your father's name?
Jacob Goldstein.
Jewish? An inferior race. Well, not everybody can be perfect. I won't hold that against you, Anna Goldstein. Besides, having good connections may serve you well someday. Perhaps maybe you should get to know the future Picasso, and when I
know
famous...
Pablo Picasso. He is a very talented artist. There are many Jewish artists who are equally as talented. Perhaps you have heard of Marc Chagall.
Yes, I have.
Perhaps with a little effort, you might achieve some measure of success. You already have 90% of what it takes already. Hart und the desire to work hard. Well done, Adolf. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Ooh, he likes your work, Adolf.
And what is not to like?
You have some makings of a genius.
So, Fraulein Goldstein, would you care to fill your calendar with a successful artist? You had better make your appointments now. My calendar may become very full once my genius is discovered.
Well, it's maybe quite interesting to know the inner workings of a genius. Oh, and perhaps you need a model to pose for you? Like the Mona Lisa with all her clothes on, you dirty boy.
Slightly interesting. Quite promising. Let us begin with dinner. Say tomorrow night?
I believe I can free up some time.
Around 7:30 then.
I accept. I will eagerly anticipate your arrival at my father's house, 343 Dilmerstrasse. Good evening.
Good evening.
While it's impossible to know if that event was the catalyst that caused the downward spiral of Adolf Hitler's life, we do know that everything has a starting point. Experience sometimes is the motivator that causes an individual's life to veer away from its original destiny. But sometimes decisions are not about the individual at all. Esther was a woman who stood in the face of great danger to preserve her race. Her story inspires us and models for us the life of an ordinary woman with an extraordinary faith in God.
She made a choice, she saved the Jews. Ooh. She risked her life when she saved the Jews.
I need the shelter of someone's home, and there you were. And God needs someone as house for such a time. He put me there, yeah, with willingness and devotion, trusting God with my emotion. I want to stop and seek Jehovah. We've got to stop and seek Jehovah.
She made a choice when she saved the Jews.
Ooh.
She risked her life when she saved the Jews. My life was a song. I was on top of the world till the Jews came along. So I developed a plot, kill all the Jews. Was such a good thought. But Queen Esther, she stood in the way. Her appeal to the king ruined my day.
The great Esther. We've got to stop and seek Jehovah.
She made a choice when she saved the Jews.
Yes, I did.
She risked her life when she saved the Jews.
I bless you, Lord, every chance that I get. You saved our lives, and we're in your debt. We got to stop and seek Jehovah. We've got to stop and praise Jehovah.
She made a choice when she saved the Jews.
It was nothing.
She risked her life when she saved the Jews.
I'd do it for you, sugar.
She made a choice when she saved the Jews.
Really, nothing.
Esther's defining quality was the character she had to trust God with her life. It's a rags to riches story of an orphan who found herself in the palace of the most powerful kingdom on earth. Because her heart was pliable and she was willing to obey God, even at the risk of death, God was able to use Esther to save her people, the Jews, from annihilation. Now consider the story of a man named Jonah, called of God to Nineveh. But Jonah did not want to obey God because he disagreed with God. Now, Jonah's not such a high and mighty hero that we cannot identify with him. In fact, we find in him many of our own weaknesses. Here's a modern retelling of the story of Jonah with a slight twist.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Jonah. Uh-huh. Back Nineveh, Stan. You want me to what? You ask me those people, they no good. Yeah, all right. I'll do it. Consider it done. There ain't no way I'm gonna do that. The boss, he must be crazy or something.
Sure.
Get this. The boss, he wants me to warn them evil, kinky, perverse deviants in Nineveh that their time is up.
I wouldn't do
And
it.
if they don't change, they're gonna fry. And knowing the boss, he'll give them a second chance if they wise up. I say, forget about it.
That's right.
You know what? I ain't gonna do it.
I wouldn't either.
I'm going to Cabo.
That's a good idea. You're nuts.
Hey, you babe. Yeah, get me on a plane to Cabo. Today. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, you can totally sit there.
Oh. 1,001 thank yous.
Excuse me, I hit your turban.
Greetings, my name is Soupbinder.
Hello, Souk.
Oh, I hate being in the middle.
Wow.
There's no escape.
You are limber.
Oh. You always gotta find a way out.
I'm just becoming one with the aircraft.
Hey, Mr. Lee.
Hey, you babe, give me a bourbon
I am
on the
still
rocks.
not understanding the faucets in the airport bathroom.
As soon as our flight
I
takes
am
off, we'll be
putting
more
my
than happy
foot
to bring
under
you a
the
drink.
sink and the faucet is coming on, but there are no handles.
It's made in China. It's a real good product. You just put hands underneath and it come on. Not your fault.
That's interesting.
We barely are off the ground and you guys are driving me nuts. If you don't shut your pie holes, you ain't gonna make it to Cabo.
It's made in China too.
Get away from me.
Good evening, ladies and
Do you
gentlemen.
mind?
I'm Captain Dick Dickerson. Welcome aboard Flight 665, non-stop to Cabo San Lucas. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. We should arrive at approximately 6:30 this evening. Flight time will be roughly 6 hours and 45 minutes, so sit back, enjoy your flight, and thank you for flying
Totally
East West
flying
Airlines.
Right now, yeah. Now we're soaring and
Excuse me,
flying.
ma'am. Excuse me.
Flying.
We are on an aeroplane.
This is mine.
There is no need to be flapping your own wings.
I
Here's
know.
your drink, sir.
I'm just becoming
What
one
is
with
this?
the air, the
If
space.
I wanted a sip, I'd ask for a sip. But I didn't. I asked for a drink. Now give me another one and make it a man size.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is the only size we have.
Well, then bring me 12 of them.
I think our friend is in need of an alcoholic recovery program.
Tipping back, buddy.
Excuse me, is this your first time to Cabo?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just gotta get away.
Oh, yeah, I totally know, yeah. The pressures, the distractions, the search for inner peace, I'm totally with you. Totally with you.
That bird.
Not exactly, Toots. Sometimes you just gotta escape.
Yeah, no, I was totally reading your aura before when I was here. And I could tell that you're running because right here it's pink and that indicates a running.
Oh, he's running.
The Godfather, he don't run from nobody. The only one that moves me is myself. I'm the one calling the shots. And I don't want to hear it. Sit.
All right, nobody move! This is a hijacking!
Oh my goodness!
He got gun.
Yes, I see that!
Point on your head.
We're no longer going to Cabo. We're going to Beknevistan.
Oh, what do you know? Of all the dumb luck, I could get on a plane that gets hijacked to Beknevistan.
Oh, Lord Buddha, save us from this crazy man.
Okay. Oh, no. I'm going up front to check with my partner. Y'all just sit still, all right?
Peace, not guns.
I take picture.
Picture? I am a hijacker. Don't take my picture.
Just one?
Okay, just one. Just one. You good? Good, okay. Sit down. Sit down. All right. I'm going up front. Y'all just stay put. Okay? Maybe they'll let me fly the plane.
Jai Guru Deva! I have soiled my pants!
Oh, that's disgusting. It smells like curry. What is wrong with you? What do we do? I've never been hijacked before.
Hey, this is not scary. We've been obviously hijacked by a couple of morons. Of all the places to take us, Beknevistan. Oh, wake me up when we get there.
How can you sleep at a time like this?
Yes. You close
You know
your
what
eyes.
I think? You know what I think? I think you're totally in on it with those hijacker dudes. You're totally in on it. Totally in on it. Totally in on it.
What you say? You say he the reason me be reloaded?
He is. You
Is this
are.
true, Mr. Porleon?
You.
Well, I
Do you
guess
need
in an
inhaler?
indirect way, I'm a teensy bit involved.
Oh, this was perfect.
You are a very bad man, Mr. Porleon! A very bad man!
You're spitting on me.
You are strange.
Yeah, what did you do? What are you running from? Tell us. Circle of trust. Tell us.
All right.
Tell us.
The
right
boss,
now.
he calls me up and he says that there's these people they need taken care of.
Taking care.
And I'm the man for the job. But I don't like these people. They're evil. They're ugly. They're stinky.
Like him.
So yeah, well, kind of. But anyway, I decide I'm not gonna do it. So I'm going to Cabo.
It's nice.
But the
there.
boss, he has different things in mind. So I drugged us into this.
I take picture.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm here. No, I ain't talked to no one. No, I ain't gonna do it. If you ask me, these people deserve what they're gonna get. They deserve to fry. Yeah, but I ain't doing it.
Hi, Mr. Porleone. You have fine phone call.
Hey, watch the soup.
Do not waste it. Skzball.
Yeah.
Besides, we can tell your ugly suit is made in China. Poor quality wool.
So, one call here. Huh?
Yes, I suggest you call your mommy.
Wah! Wah!
Oh. Yo, boss. No, I ain't gonna do it. No, they deserve it, man. Listen, you want this job done, you send somebody else. Yeah.
I guess you told him, sissy boy.
So, what am I being charged with?
Espionage, terrorist acts. They're going to throw the book at you, mister.
Good, yeah. Well, so what's the penalty?
Oh, that's the best part. Death. The only thing you get to choose is how you die. Hanging, fighting squad, or the electric chair.
Repent, big Nineveh, stand 40 days to shape up or die. Repent for the name of everything holy.
Give them heaven, Joey!
Yes!
Well, if that's the way the story had ended, the book might have been called Joni. The point is, God got his job done regardless of Jonah's choices. God gave Jonah an opportunity to be involved in his plan, and Jonah opted out. With disobedience come stiff penalties. With great opportunities come great consequences.
I'm no rocket scientist to know I've seen God's judgment fist. God said to do it, but it made no sense. How could I know there'd be a big consequence? Thought I was judge and knew what they had coming. He sent someone else, and now I'm really bumming. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Act 2. Now we give you an opportunity to enjoy a great dessert and win some great prizes. Of all our presidents, Abraham Lincoln was the one least spoiled by the greatness of his office. He combined stubborn courage with flexibility and independence. Lincoln had the ability to compromise while showing realism with great vision. He helped preserve the Union while freeing the slaves. And he knew what this great struggle in America would mean to people everywhere. Lincoln cared about people in general, but also people in particular. And under the worst of conditions, he was compassionate and tolerant to those around him. This scene opens with a cabinet meeting in the middle of the Civil War. Lincoln had appointed a cabinet of brilliant but cantankerous men. He would often issue assignments and expect them to return the next day with a list of reasons to support their opinions.
What is your opinion, Mr. President?
I found I could not make an argument that would satisfy my own mind. That proved to me that your ground was the right one.
You are an incorrigible, haphazard administrator, oblivious to governmental regulations.
The way things had been done in the quiet past will not work in the stormy present.
Hear, hear.
This occasion is piled high with difficulty. We must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew.
Sir, you are scarcely educated enough to be considered a learned man in such matters.
Come on. Of course, when I came of age, I did not know much. Still, somehow I could read, write, and cipher to the rule of three. But that was all. The little advance I now have upon this store of education I have picked up from time to time under the pressure of necessity. And that same pressure is upon me now.
Sir, we are losing this war. Pouring out millions of dollars for what?
In Petersburg, we lost 635 men. That's 2/3 of our soldiers in less than 7 minutes.
These are our future leaders.
These soldiers are not just statistics. They're boys, 1/3 of whom are under the age of 21.
Despite the present circumstances, I am resolved to press on.
Mr. President, we have spent over $10 billion on this war already.
Chase, most men are dying from disease.
We need more doctors.
Statistics are showing that it takes a man's weight in lead to kill a single soldier in battle due to inaccurate firing. We need more guns and better ammunition.
We need to increase funding.
That's right.
Gentlemen, the present direction of this discourse is completely futile. What we are duty-bound to focus on here is the constitutionality of our present course of action.
I have never had a political thought which did not spring from the sentiments embodied in the Declaration of Independence.
Do not doubt that.
Surely you realize that overriding the writ of habeas corpus will rise up to haunt all of us.
We cannot throw people in jail without following the procedures in place to protect them.
Are all the laws except one to go unexecuted? And the government itself to go to pieces, lest one be violated?
No.
Perhaps you could gain support for calling up the militia.
Regardless, we could never justify expanding the budget for further increases in military.
Chase, you closed the post office.
I had no more money, Blair.
Let us have faith that right makes might. And in that faith, let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Slavery is a moral, social, and political evil.
Amen.
We must abolish slavery. That is our goal in all of this.
That is not our goal.
Not the only goal.
My paramount objective in this struggle is to save the Union.
Amen.
If I could save it without freeing the slaves, I would do it.
Cannot happen.
If I could save it by freeing all the slaves, I would do it.
South would crumble.
Mr. President, if I may, please.
If I could do it by freeing some and leaving others alone, I would also do that. I had hoped that slavery would die of its own accord.
Lincoln, you are a fool.
And if you say I am a fool, then I must be one. For you are nearly always right and say what you mean. Gentlemen, my foremost concern is to reunite this nation.
Ours too.
You might as well know that I fully intend to place a Democrat on the ticket.
Oh, what?
As my next vice
He's lost
president.
his mind.
What a meeting for Hannibal to miss.
Perfect. That's all this nation needs. More controversy, more entrenched battle.
That would do it.
Nearly all men can stand adversity. If you want to test a man's character, give him power.
Chase has all the power. He's got control of all the money.
Oh, that is it. I quit. I cannot endure
best
this
thing he said
constant
all
bickering
day.
and discord any further.
I have a file of resignation letters from many of you, which I have dutifully read, but have chosen not to accept.
How can we reunite this country when we cannot agree on one thing in this room?
I do not expect you to agree. I have chosen each of you for your gifts, your diverse viewpoints. This nation, these people will look to us for leadership.
With due respect, sir, common people are not worth considering. That's why they're called common.
Common
Arrogant.
people
Go
are the
back
best in
to
the world.
Harvard, Blair.
Windbag.
Common people are the best in the world. That is why the Lord made so many of them.
Sir, do you think God is on our side?
Of course.
My concern is not whether God is on our side. My great concern is to be on God's side.
God will never be on our
that
side
is
if we do
not-
not
no,
abolish
no,
slavery.
John,
We must
please,
bring the
hey,
South to
lost
its
in
knees.
your head. It doesn't matter whose side God is on. Bullets kill men without preference, and our side is sorely losing. We need better guns and ammunition and the money to pay for it.
Stanton, you are a pompous fool bent on your own war agenda.
Precisely. Stanton, no other matters concern you. Gentlemen, the financial ruin of this nation will be our primary concern shortly if we do not end the spending.
Chase, you have no idea what you are
I
talking
have
about.
every idea.
Point. Chase has the slows in matters of importance. Go back to your nap, Chase.
Chase is 1.5 times bigger than any man I know.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Sir, I fear for the future of our nation. I see no regard for constitutionality here.
We must endure the struggle that is before us and come to a decision. That is our primary responsibility.
Our primary responsibility is to make sure that this nation we stay alive for another 100 years.
He's gone. He's gone.
Gentlemen, we have just lost our 11-year-old son, Willie. Please, may we have a moment.
Mr. President, Mrs. Lincoln, my condolences.
Life in the White House has been torture for me, to say the least.
Mary.
Don't touch me. Everything you touch dies. You and your cursed life have brought a shadow over my whole existence.
I too have cause for despair.
You cannot possibly think of yourself at a time like this.
I think not only of myself, I think of our family.
Of which 2 are dead. You have not only divided this nation, but our family as well. I fear for my brothers fighting in the South. Where are my loyalties supposed to lie? Now Willie is dead. I can't go on.
I realize this has not been an easy life for you. My position has divided your family, which has caused you much distress. However, Mary, you are not the only one who profoundly feels the loss of our son.
Well, if you care, you certainly have hidden it well.
I have held my emotions under such a tight rein because this nation depends on me. My enemies look for any sign of weakness. Yet I fear for my sanity with all this pressure. The black hole of depression reaches out to me day and night. I cannot slip back. I must not lose control.
You've spread yourself in too many directions. You've neglected the most important thing.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be my husband!
I know I have been a disappointment to you.
It's not just you. My whole life's been a disappointment.
Mary, you need some rest. I will call the doctor for a sedative. Now please go upstairs and I will be up as soon as I can. Lord, why am I such a great disappointment? Everything I have done has failed. I have failed at business, litigation, legislature. And if that weren't enough, I have failed my own family. What business have I being involved with anyone? They all die. What am I doing in the White House? I do not see myself fit for the presidency. I know nothing of running a country, and all those men in there know it too. I am pushed beyond my limits. I don't know what to do.
After the death of his son, Lincoln suffered through a Great Depression. Only 2 days later, he drafted the Emancipation Proclamation. What if Lincoln had given up? His choice to continue in the face of what he viewed as defeat turned into one of this nation's most significant presidencies. And what was salvaged from that war was the hope that America brought to people everywhere around the world. Hope of freedom and hope of opportunity. In retrospect, Lincoln's choice to uphold his convictions was a turning point for America. We all have hopes and dreams for what tomorrow will bring, whether we realize it or not. Now let's look at another notable choice, that of a young Jewish girl who gave up her own dreams of a future to do what God asked her to do.
Just want me to take a little off the top?
Oh, yeah, babe, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
What time is it? My watch doesn't work in here.
It's a sundial. You gotta have sun, Rabbi. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's about 9:15, Rabbi.
Hey, where's Mary?
I know, I'm sorry. Mary, this is the third time you've been late this week, and it's the last time I'm letting it go.
I know, I'm sorry. Rabbi, can you ever forgive me? You would not believe the day I've had.
Don't break your head on my account.
Your side locks are looking especially curly this morning. Reminds me, how long have you been growing them?
I was 16 when I started. I'm 68 now. You do the math.
42 years.
No, honey, it's 52. 52 years you've been growing your side locks. We're so proud of him.
So what are we doing today?
Just clean her up in the back, Mary. But be careful of my side locks.
Boy, I would never do anything to risk your locks. Take a look this way.
Do you want me to just brush this out for you, hon?
Yeah, I gotta go to work at the factory, babe.
Oh! Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was sorry. I was drinking at breakfast. It's a little early.
You were drinking at breakfast? And you're cutting my hair?
I know. It's not that bad.
It's not bad!
It's bad.
Oh, I hope this is the right place. A little late, don't you know?
Can I help you?
Mary is here, eh?
Yeah, she's rather indisposed at the moment.
Well, I was supposed to be here yesterday, but I got lost along the way, don't you know?
I
misunderstood the directions.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can't see
While you're waiting,
It's a left on E.
would you mind? Just one side, just one lock. 52 years I've been working on this thing.
I can only do what I was sent to do.
You were sent?
It is very important that I speak to Mary.
Oy.
Privately, eh?
Oh, man. Mary, get your tuchus out here.
Yeah. Bob the Builder's here to see you.
Rabbi, can you ever forgive me? I don't know what I was thinking.
No.
Mary, greetings in the name of the Lord, eh? Can you spare a moment of your time?
Go for it. I don't know. Go for it.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. No, I can take a hint. Come on, Rabbi, let's go. I'll get you a lollipop or something. Yeah, watermelon lollipop for you. Let's go. Let's go. Turn around. There we go. Out we go.
Excuse me, Mary. I have to use my cue cards on this one, eh? I don't want to mess this one up. Let's see. No, that was Daniel. Here we go. You are beautiful with God's beauty, eh? Beautiful inside and out. God be with you.
I don't know who put you up to this, but this is not funny, mister.
Mary, you have nothing to fear.
Oh, because I'm standing here shaking in my boots.
God has a surprise for you.
You sure you got the right Mary?
You will become pregnant and give birth to a son and call his name Jesus.
Pregnant? I'm sorry, I am not like that. I'm a virgin, mister. How
He
dare
will
you?
be great. He will be called the Son of the...
What are you implying? Son of the what, sir?
Will you let me finish a sentence here?
Go on.
He will be called the Son of the Most High God. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David. He will rule Jacob's house forever and ever, world without end. You betcha.
The Messiah? Me? Hold it! I cannot believe this is happening. Do you know what kind of day this has been for me?
Well, no.
Take a seat. First, someone or something got into my chicken coop and killed my rooster. So when I finally woke up, I was already late. After throwing on my clothes, I grab a cup of coffee, which I promptly spill. You can see. As I'm running out the door, I ripped my sleeve. The neighbor's dog decides to relieve himself on my shoes. I don't have another pair of shoes. I was nearly trampled by a donkey in my rush. I tripped and slipped in dung. Take a look at that stain, if you will. It'll take a week to get out. Then I was mugged by some preteen goofball. Not like I had anything from the steal in the first place, but that explains the hair. Yes, I know. Then I bumped into an elderly woman who beat me with her cane, thus the bruise. After being nearly fired for being late for work, again, I cut off Rabbi Beskinovic's sidewalk, the one he's been growing for over 50 years. Now you're here. You tell me you've got a surprise for me. Surprise? You're gonna have a baby? So pardon me for not being overjoyed right now.
Okay. This is where you say, see here? Yes, I see it now.
Oh my.
I'm the Lord's handmaid, ready to serve. Let it be just as you say. Then I leave. My job's over, eh?
Oh, is that how it goes? Well, let me just pause a second and think of my fiance and my parents. You really think they're gonna expect me turning up pregnant right now? And do you honestly think they're gonna believe it was immaculate conception? I don't.
I don't mean to be rude. I'm running a little behind, and I
That's
do
fine.
have a list.
Here's the door. Nobody's stopping you, mister.
I have to hear it from your lips. It's part of the job.
Be it unto me according to your cue cards. There's nowhere to go but up on a day like this.
You know, I think he would like a little more enthusiasm. You know, for the report, eh?
Let me see. I'm bursting with joy. I'm dancing with the news. Can't you tell? God took one look at me and wow, I'm the luckiest girl on earth. What God has done for me today will never be forgotten. That's for sure. God, whose very name is holy. God, whose very name is holy. God, whose very name is holy, has chosen me? Oh Lord, your mercy to look upon me. Who am I? I am not worthy. But if it pleases you, I am ready and yes, happy to do your will. Lord, who am I? Did I have a choice? Glad I said yes when I heard your voice. When I accepted my life's not my own, I realize that I am never alone. God, give me strength to do the task I'm given. The birth of the Son will make a way to heaven. I'm trusting, believing, I'm trusting, believing. believing. I'm willing to obey what you've said. I'm trusting, believing. I'm trusting, believing. I'm willing to obey what you've said. I'm trusting, believing. I'm trusting, believing. I'm willing to obey what you've said.
After seeing all of this, it might seem that the consequences of our choices are overwhelming. But the point is, of all God's creatures, we have been given the power of choice. And once choices are made, wheels start turning for future generations, whether we like it or not. And that weighs heavy on those of us who take it seriously. Good or bad, the results of our choices may not be seen for a long, long time. The bottom line is, the consequences of the choices we make may never be realized in earthly rewards or punishments. Choices. Make good ones. Well, that's our summary. And now here's our cast back for an encore.
Till I rebounded from my bad hair day. Glad that I said yes and let God have his way. Now I'm grateful that I had the state of mind to do the perfect thing at perfect time.
Try it on impersonally.
I was sent into this world without permission. I'm sure I'll go out the same way in perdition.
Running from the Lord turned out was not so smart. When that plane was hijacked, it was not a lark. Though a plane's not quite the belly of a whale, I did it my own way, and now I'm stuck in jail.
God said it, I believe it, that settles it. Gotta keep on making progress and never quit.
God has given me the talent. I should have been an artist. If not for that Jew, I would be.
Heartbreaking out of my shoe with that guy when I had this crazy urge to stop and say hi. It was easier for me to keep my mouth shut. Who knows what that's about? Who knows what you would have found? The choices in life in some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life will be saved. Look around, all around.
I was so caught up in me and my selfish cares. Didn't even know my life was being spared.
Well, I didn't even know what I went there for. Just knew I needed something before I ran out the door. You know the choices in life in some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life is at stake. Look around, all around.
When I stop to think about it, my head just spins. Analysis paralysis is setting in. I will rest in the knowledge that that still small voice will guide me on my way. Just gotta make the right choice.
The choices in life need some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life is at stake. Look around, all around.
I could kick myself for that one bad choice. Just kick myself.
I just wanted my friend Adam back.
Hey, stay away from me, buddy!
Adam!
Back off!